All right, so today I played two earnings. I did two earning plays. So Chewy was announcing earnings after hours. As you can see, it closed at 56, and after hours it dropped 8% all the way down to 51.74. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? It might continue to drop, it might come back up. Regardless, the play that I made, I sold a 45 put expiring tomorrow. So basically, as long as Chewy stays above 45 by tomorrow, end of day tomorrow. So right now I'm 6 or 7 points away. Then I keep my credit. I collected $1. So if I look at the option chain here, December 10, let's look at the put side. So the 45 put, you could see last price was 108. I got filled for $1. So that's for that's for Chewy. That's the trade I made. I also played Lululemon. Did not play a naked put. I did a put spread because it would take too much buying power. And in the case where the if the strike is breached, I don't feel comfortable rolling Lululemon in the 300s. I don't have that buying power. So I did a put spread at expected move. That put me at around. Initially, I was trying to get the 375 put spread to get filled. So I was trying to get this spread here to get filled for $1. It didn't, so I changed the spread from 385 to 380 instead. And that one filled for $1. So basically it's a 5 point wide spread, so that means my max loss is the width of the spread minus the credit received. So the width of the spread is 5. I collected $1, so max loss is $4. When does that occur? Max loss would occur if the stock tomorrow, end of day, is trading below 380. Anywhere below 380, then my max loss would be $4. That's if I just close a trade and I don't try to manage it or save it. But if you look at the stock after hours, you can see that it closed at 416, and after hours it dropped a little bit. Right now, last traded price after hours is 412. So that's what's good. So even if the stock drops, that's why I like out of the money put spreads. Even if the stock drops, I could still win on the trade. So I don't have to guess direction. As you can see, the stock went in the wrong direction, but because expected move was 30 points, I was able to pick the strike that's pretty far, 30 points away. So I still have 30 points of room, of margin, of error, where the stock can drop, and I can still profit from this trade. So that's why I like selling options in general. Otherwise, if I were not selling options and I wanted to profit from this trade, I would have to buy shares. If I bought shares, the only way I make money is if the stock goes up. And I would probably make more money if the stock flies, but I only make money in one scenario. And in this case, as you can see, I would lose. But with an out of the money put spread, I do make only one, not a big amount. My profit is predetermined, so there's no surprise. There's no extra profit that I can make. I already know what my max profit is, but at least I know that I've got a large range where I could keep that profit. I can keep that dollar. For me, it just to me makes more sense. It's fun. It's exciting. So now tomorrow, before the open, most likely I'm going to put an order. I don't feel comfortable holding it till the end of the day so that it expires worthless, because I've seen crazy things happen. So I'm just going to put an order maybe for 10 cents to close the spread of $1 here for Lululemon. And Chewy I might hold to expire. I don't mind holding it to expire. It's 6 points away, and even if it breaches, I've got the 45 put. I'll just roll it anyways. I don't mind selling a put on Chewy at a 45 strike. So Chewy, I'm gonna hold on to it and just let it expire worthless, because I'm not worried if it doesn't. But Lululemon, I'll be worried if it doesn't expire worthless. So to avoid stress and avoid taking the risk, I'm going to put an order to close it for 10 cents. Broadcom also had earnings, but I completely forgot about it. My spread would have been 20 points lower, 25 points lower. So I would have had a 560, 555 put spread. And as you can see, it would have been a winner because it just happened to fly after earnings. But I completely forgot about it. And Costco, same thing. I would have done a put spread on Costco as well. I'm not sure what the strike would have been. Let's see together what's the expected move. So the stock was trading at 524. So if I go to 524, I'm gonna look at the straddle value. So 8 or 9 or 8. Okay, so about 16. So expected move was about 16. So I would do a put spread 16 points lower. So 524 minus 16. So my put spread would be around 510. So if I go to the option chain on the put side, let's see what 510 was trading for. So 510 was 370 and 505 was 255. So I would have been able to get $1 out of this 5-point wide put spread. So this would have been my put spread, 510, 505. It seems pretty close to 524, but Costco doesn't move that much. That's why the expected move isn't that high. But it would have been a winner because the stock ended up going up to 530. My short strike is 510, 20 points out of the money with final day of expiry. It would have I would have been able to close it in the morning. So missed out on an easy $1 here and $1 here of profit. It could have gone the other way. Who knows? It's just luck that it went that direction. But just from, if you watched my video yesterday, I just know, or I've seen that out of the money puts tend to win more often. Even if the stock drops a little bit, they still win. And if they get breached completely, then you have to start managing it either by rolling it as a bigger spread or by rolling it as a naked put if you've got the buying power. This is a nice color, actually, very beautiful. And honestly, I don't even look at the earnings announcement, if they beat or not, because I know it has nothing to do with it. So I don't even look at it. But if you want to see what happened, let's go to the summary. Let's look at the news here. Chewy announces third quarter 2021 financial results. Let's see what they say. So net sales of 2.21 billion grew 24%. Okay, so that's positive. Gross margin of 26.4% expanded 90 basis points year over year. So almost a 1% increase. So that's still positive. Net loss of 32 million. There's no comparison here. That doesn't talk about a comparison. Net margin of 1.5% improved 30 basis points. So small positive. Adjusted EBITDA 6 million, an increase of 9.9% year over year. So that's good. That's good news. And 0.3% was flat year over year. So that's not positive, not negative. And then if you read if there's anything about guidance or future guidance, at the same time, profitability reflects the impact. There you go. This is probably why the stock dropped. At the same time, our third quarter profitability reflects the impact of ongoing supply chain disruption. So that's probably why the stock dropped 8% after hours. Hopefully it doesn't drop more than that tomorrow. And let's look at Lululemon. Like I said, I normally don't even look at the results, so it doesn't really matter to me. Okay, let's look at market reacts to Lululemon's quarterly results. Thursday's earnings were winners as are rising after hours. Wait, let's take the first one here. Nothing happens. Let's click on it again. So Lululemon releases its Q3 earnings, beating street estimates on both revenue and earnings per share. So you see that's good news. Yet the stock drops after hours. Not only did it drop, but I think at some point it was in the 390s, but it came back up to 412. So even with good news, the stock drops. I've seen this often. That's why I don't really care about what actually happened after earnings. I don't know if there's any more details. Doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah. So that's it. So yeah, I just wanted to share these trades with you. So if you have any questions, in the comments section below. So these are trades that I send out alerts for in my WhatsApp group. So you can see the trades here. This is the one I sent for Chewy with a screenshot. a little bit of an explanation why I'm doing this trade. And then here's one for Lululemon as well, screenshots from Questrade. And this is another trade that I sent today, but it didn't fill actually, but I sent this order. And if Wayfair is still down, it doesn't have earnings, but if it's still down tomorrow, I'm gonna send it again. So yeah, if this is something that interests you, now not all the alerts I send, of course, are gonna be profitable. I've got a lot of losing trades or trades that I'm trying to save. But it's if you enjoy being part of the community of other people that sell options and share their trade ideas, you will probably enjoy this group. And heck, if you had taken these two trades here, that would have been an easy $200 right there. So link is in the description below if you're interested. Like always, if you can open an account with Questrade to trade on the stock market, use my referral link below to get $50 in free commissions. Thanks for watching.